Shlomo from Tur, Lebanon, Shlomo from Mount Lebanon. When a Lebanese is called Gabriel, or Daniel, or Andraos, or Antonius, is he carrying a foreign name? Syriac is Canaanite Aramaic that has been enriched with Greek and was Christianized. As we have seen in the past episode, how the Syriac vocabulary reflects both the Semitic and Greek origins, we will show today how it is also obvious in the surnames and first names. In the first group, we will present names from Canaanite origin. They are easily recognizable because of their ending with El, El meaning the god in Canaanite. Here are several examples with El. Gabriel from Gabr, El, in Syriac, man of God. Daniel, judgment of El, that we find in the name of the village of Pteddin, Pteddin being the place of judgment. Emmanuel, El is with us. Michael or Michael or Michel, the image of El. Shamuel or Samuel, listening to El. Raphael or Raphael, the Rophe is the medicine in Hebrew, so this is the medicine of El. Sharbel, the history of El. Taibut El, grace of God, translated to Nemtalla. Our second group contains Syriac names with Greek origins. They are also recognizable due to their ending with os, like Petros, Peter, Poulos or Paulos, Paul, Andraos, Andrew, Kyriakos, Syriac with a C, not S, Syriacus, Kyrillos or Cyril, Kuprianos or Cyprian. Those are very typical names widespread in the mountains of Lebanon. Kuprianos, Kyrillos, Kyriakos, very typically Mount Lebanese names. More examples with Ignatius, Ignatius, Agostinos, Agustin, Agostinos, Gustin, Augustine, Constantine or Constantinos, Constantine, Antonius, Tanius, Antun, Tanus, Antoine for Anthony, Estephanos or Estphane, Stephan, Stephanie for Estephanos, meaning in Greek to be crowned. Klimos or Eklimos, as seen in the inscription of Our Lady of Mashmushe. Georgius, Georgi, or Georgis for George. Gregorius for Gregory. Then Garios, Finianos, Germanos, Theodoros or Tedros for Theos Doron, the gift of God. Theophilos, love of God. The following are typical names found in Maronite monasteries. Severius or Severius, Dionysius for Denis, Libanos, Martinos, Marinos, Morin, Marina. Athanasius, the eternal, Anastasios or Anastas for resurrection, Julius, meaning Jules, Julianus, meaning Julian, Justinus, meaning Justin, Justinianus, meaning Justinian, Macarius, a monk close to St. Charbel in the Annea monastery. Other Syriac names that are typical Lebanese, even though they do not end neither by El or Os, Risha or Risho, meaning the head or chief, Mata, Matai for Matthew, Ashaya, Azaya, lost the first letter becoming Shaya. Elisha for Elysee also lost the first letter in Lisha. Avraham, Abraham lost the first letter becoming Brahim. Then we have Lebanon or Lebanon, Yamin or Yamin, the right or righteous, Benjamin or Benjamin, sons of the righteous, Firzli from farzlo, iron, craftsman, blacksmith. Kordahi, metal craftsman. Zaino, the weapon. Shaito or shauto, yellow. Shvat from Shvot, February. Yohanna from Yohanon, John. It also lost the first letter, and Yohanna becomes Hannah. Then we have Lahud, Lahad, Lahdo, meaning the unique Son of God, Jesus Christ. Maroon or Morun is the little Lord. Abdo, worshipper of God. Malek or Milke from Malko, meaning the king, but also Malek or Milke from Malacho. This would mean angel. Ain Malak, for example, is the king's spring. Louis now expresses the importance of Saint Louis, king of France, for the Maronite people. Ain Louis would be Louis Spring. Saliba from Slibo or Slivo, the cross. Cassis from Cashisho, the deacon. Zachia or Zachio, victor, meaning the victorious. Seba from Saba or Sobo or Sovo, the senior. Jabir from Gabir, Gabro, Gavro, means the man. Sassin from Saint Sassin. Elias or Elia or Elio from the prophet Eli. Keirus from Koruzo, the preacher. Shalhub from Shalheb, a flame or inflame. Tuma or Tumo, meaning Thomas. Eremia, Jeremy. Then we have Barnaba or Sarkis from Sargis, meaning Sergius. Nuhra from Nuhra or Nuhro, the light. Also its Latin form Luca, meaning Luke from Luce, also the light. Augin from Eugene, and also Eugenie for the feminine. Sauma or Saumo, the fasting. Bacchus or Bacchus. Shemaun or Simon. And now women's names like Martha, the lady, or the wife in Syriac. Emma or Emo, the mother. Leah, Rachel or Raquel for Rachel. Also Brigitta, like the mother of Saint Charbel. Elena or Eleni, the Empress Elena, mother of Constantine. Takla from Saint Tekle. Barbara, the saint from Baalbek. Rafka or Rapka for Rebecca. Juliana or Juliana. Ishmone or Shmona. And now let us see villages in Mar using these names again, like Mar Elias, Mar Tuma, Mar Butros or Petros, Mar Gergis or Georgis, Mar Zachia, Mar Seba, Mar Sargis, Mar Semaan or Shemaun, Mar Ashaya or Shaya. Mar Dumet, Mar Abda Herehreya, Mar Elisha or Lisha, Mar Mema, Mar Michael Bnebil, Mar Musa or Moshe Duar. Here are now several examples of inscriptions in which we were able to find some typical Syriac names. In Haura, we see the name Stephanos Xantin or Stefan Constantin engraved in the rock inside the cave chapel. In the National Museum of Beirut, we read the name Dionysus, Denis. In Elige, in the 1276 inscription, we read David, Yohanan for David and John. Again in Elige, in the 1746 inscription, we read the names of two priests, Ammon, Michael, and four patriarchs, Petros, Eremio, Yaakov, Yohanan, meaning Peter, Jeremy, Jack, and John, the Maronite patriarchs. In Mar Abda Herehreya, dated 1788, we read Eustace, Justin, and Georgis, George. And finally, in Gosta in 1797, we read Yosef, who is the Maronite patriarch Joseph Estephan. Our names look like Western names, but if we read history, we discover that they were here in our society long before they became European names. And if we learn Syriac, we understand the meaning of these names that originated in our land between Mesopotamia, Greece, and Canaan. Shlomo from Tul, Lebanon. Shlomo from Mount Lebanon.